I'm pleased to report after many attempts I climbed out from the mouth of the gritty abyss.
Hello and welcome back to another update video for my indie animated series, The Backstabber. Since the last video I've gotten a sizable amount of progress done in a pretty short time span, and I'll do my best to cover that all here. First things first, in the last video I mentioned a map I was working on modeling, and a few days after that I posted a full time-lapse after finishing it. So yeah, I finished this little back alley map. This will be used in the opening scene of episode 1. I've said in the past that this was a pretty daunting project to tackle given my general inexperience in map modeling, but I feel I did about as good of a job as I could with this model. As a direct result of me finishing this map, I kind of really got into a mood of making maps, and I ended up blocking out another like 4 or 5. One of them I ended up completely finishing, this apartment model for Mockingbird. Like the last map, I'm really happy with the results. I really like how much of Audrey's character I was able to portray through the decorations and prop design. It really helps the world feel lived in a way. And also just a few days ago I went ahead and got some renders of the environment to get a better idea of how it will look in proper lighting. And yeah, these turned out great. Oh, and I'm just gonna quickly wrap back around to the other blocked out maps for a second. I kinda just wanted to show those on screen for a bit. On a bit of a smaller scale, I did go ahead and update Mockingbird's character model. In the original, there were some proportions that felt a little off and the texture on her armor didn't look great. It honestly looked really ugly. So I went in and made a few tweaks to the model, and yeah, the differences are subtle, but I think they add a lot. While I'm still talking about her, I know that up to this point I've portrayed Audrey without a mask or anything covering her face. She does have a mask, it's in some of the concept art. She's just going to be seen without it for a majority of the series. For the moment she will have it on though. I was kind of iffy on this design because yeah, I like it, but I don't really think it fits her character. She's this very naive, hopeful vigilante, a kind of goody two-shoes I guess, and this mask does not portray that at all. It looks angry, it looks confrontational, which doesn't fit her at all. So I ended up doing a slight redesign. I wanted the new mask to be fairly derivative of the old design, but just soften up the features to better fit Mockingbird's personality, and I ended up with this look that I think kind of encapsulates all that. It's got all the key design points I like from the original, but with a more bubbly, round look to go with Audrey. I have started modeling the helmet. I'll show that now. It's not done though. This isn't at all a complicated design, so it shouldn't take me too long. Right now it's really just a matter of figuring out how to get her hair to kind of stick out of the back of the helmet, like in the drawing. Okay, so the very last update I've got is some animation tests I've been doing. I'm not 100% comfortable with the engine I'm using right now, so I'm trying to tackle some smaller throwaway tests to kind of get a feel for the workflow I need to adapt to. This is what I'm doing right now. I wanted to do a fight scene of sorts since the series is going to have a lot of those and I know I'm going to have to get comfortable with animating them at some point, so why not now? Anyways, yeah, here's this random fight scene between Liberator and Mockingbird. This isn't representative of anything plot-wise, I kinda just took 2 models I have for this test. I've gotten pretty comfortable animating the characters for the most part. Faces and mouse charts are still a bit of a hassle, so whatever I do next with the scene, I'll try to hone in on that so I can get more practice in. Really happy with how the camera animations came out here though. This is actually my first time messing around with the cameras. I was kinda clueless on how to animate them in this software before, but I kinda just jumped in with this practice and I got it down well enough. That is kind of all there is to it with this animation though. Once it's done, I'll upload the full thing here on YouTube, but until then, this will be your best look at it. So that's all I've got this time around. Thanks for watching.